Hi guys, Eric Pathy here at PickDawgz.com. We're going to go with the most profitable team. It's the gift that keeps on giving. This team is 4 games under 500, 76 and 80, and the most profitable team in the NL East, and that would be the Miami Marlins. If you have bet on the Miami Marlins, you're down 4 games, but if you bet on every game, you're up 16 units. Why? Because they have only been a favorite a handful of times. They are 13 and 15 as a favorite. They've only been a favorite 28 times. They have been an underdog 123 times. They are 61 and 62 as an underdog. We call that printing money. What do you do with an absence of information if you're not a member of the Dime Club? Head over to PickDawgz.com and purchase a week or a month of the base level Dime Club. But if you're not a member of the Dime Club, what do? You take the Miami Marlins currently right now on, I was going to say the overnight line, but it's not the overnight line. It is 12:19 a.m. Eastern Standard Time at the time of this recording. So on this Tuesday, September 23rd's line, not overnight line, you are getting plus 80 cents. You want to take the Miami Marlins plus 80 cents as your complimentary selection. Also, don't let Philadelphia fool you. Philadelphia is number 1 in the NL East. They are 92 and 64. You are minus, did you hear what I said? Minus $21 on the season if you've wagered on every Philadelphia Philly game. You can't make money on them unless you bet them as a dog. They've only been a dog 30 times. They are 16 and 14 as a dog, but they are 73 and 46 as a favorite, which actually loses you money. I know it's hard to believe, number 1 team in the NL East, and you can't make a buck with them unless they're an underdog. So you're going to fade Philly. You're going to take the Miami Marlins as your complimentary selection. If you want to pick up the Dime Club, by all means, reach out to me. As you know, we have 4 levels. You can head over to PickDawgz.com and purchase a nickel for a week, a dime for a month. If you're someone, and I'm going to start giving you limits here just to put it in perspective. If you're working with 0 to 10,000, I would head over to the website, pay a dime for a month. If you're working with 10,000 to 20,000 minimum, I would recommend the $4,000 service. If you're working with 20,000 to 50,000, I would recommend the $20,000 service. And if you're working with 50,000 to 6 figures, I would recommend Big Al's All Access. And like I said, a lot of people ask me the same questions all the time. Let's talk about game watching for a minute. Why am I up doing this video at 12:21 Eastern Standard Time? Way past my bedtime. I just got back from the Ravens game. Needless to say, Junior was not happy as he watched Detroit kick the living crap out of the Baltimore Ravens. I don't know how this team is favored to win the Super Bowl. They have no defense. They blew the game at the Bills. They beat up on Cleveland. Big deal. I'm expecting them. I'll be surprised if they win in Kansas City. They could easily be 1-3 in the first 4 games. I understand it's a long season, but I remember the Baltimore Ravens back in 2000 when defense won championships. I don't see how any team in football could win and get to the Super Bowl with a lack of utter defense, which is what I witnessed tonight. And look, I'm not a game watcher. This was what we call dad duty. I figured it'd be a cool thing to take my son to a Monday night football game. A little bit of trivia. It was only the 10th Monday night football game in the 30-year history of the Ravens. This was Monday night game number 10. So I'm glad we were at it. He actually admitted he had a good time, even though we knew fairly early on there was no way the Ravens were going to handle them. Even when they were up 21 to, they tied it up at halftime, then they went up 21-14. You just could tell every time Detroit had the ball, they were going to score. Once again, I got my fill of watching a live sporting event. I'm done for the season. Take Miami Marlins as your complimentary selection. And as always, good day and good luck.